This is the most important video that you will see on how to throw darts, because in this one, I'm going to go over the most important truth that you will hear about your darts throw. And I'm going to talk about the two most mechanically important parts of your darts throw. So stick around, because by the time you're done with this video, you're going to take so much confidence in your next practice session and tournament. You will find yourself with so much more confidence throwing your darts. But first, guys, if you're new to Bullshot Darts, please make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Drop this video a thumbs up and share it if you found it useful. I'm just trying to grow the sport of darts, help players get better, and live out my dream of traveling and playing darts. And all the support from you guys helps me do that and is greatly appreciated. So let's talk about the most important truths about your darts throw. And this has nothing to do with mechanics. This simply has to do with you and how you feel when you throw your dart. I'm going to talk about three things in this little conversation here, and that is your darts throw needs to be comfortable for you, it needs to be natural for you, and then most importantly, it has to be easily replicable. So I have a lot of videos, and there's a lot of darts videos out there that talk about all these mechanical things you should do with your darts throw and all these little tips and tricks, and those are great. But at the end of the day, the most important part of your darts throw is that it's comfortable for you. I get so many comments on my videos where I talk about mechanics. And for example, let's say I'm talking about a follow through. I'll get comments saying, don't listen to this guy. Johnny Clayton doesn't have a full follow through, and he's one of the best dart players in the world. Don't listen to this guy. He's a complete idiot. Now, I'm not denying that I'm an idiot, but to say that having a full follow through is not important is crazy. Yes, Johnny Clayton does not have a full follow-through when he throws his dart. That is how he feels comfortable throwing his dart. So once again, we're going back to feeling comfortable, natural, and easily replicable. Johnny Clayton does not feel comfortable having a full follow-through. He has practiced enough and feels comfortable enough with his throw that that is what works for him. And there are plenty of other dart players that I could talk about that do not have a mechanically sound darts throw that are great dart players. But this all boils down to the fact that exceptions do not make the rule. When we talk about mechanics and stuff, those are all just guidelines, because there is no right way to throw a dart. Everybody throws darts differently, and that's one of the great things about darts. But that's not to say that those things are not important to work on and try to get better at. So once again, your darts throw has to be comfortable and natural for you. Oh, I thought we might have got a 180 in there. And it has to be easily replicable. Now let's talk about the replicable part. All of you watching this video, I'm sure, have hit at least one triple 20. And if you've never hit a triple 20, go check out my videos on how to hit 180s, because not only will you hit a triple 20, but you'll find yourself hitting your first 180. Now, if you were able to replicate that throw every single time, the same exact way, you would hit a triple 20 every single dart. But that's the thing. When you're missing your target, something is happening different in your throw. Maybe you're holding onto the dart half a second, or actually half a second's a long time. Let's say 1/100th of a second too long on your release. Maybe your stance is half an inch different on the board. So having an easily replicable throw is going to boost your consistency. So that's another thing too with these videos that talk about mechanics, is that yes, they're guidelines and like kind of like a blueprint, you could say, on how to throw darts. They help you easily replicate a throw. So I guess that's all I have to say about this one, guys. But your throw has to be comfortable, natural, and easily replicable. So what you need to do is figure out the most comfortable and natural throw for you. Now, once you have done that, that is when you can go watch those other videos that talk about mechanics, and you can listen to those and then bring those mechanics into your practice sessions and then try to fine-tune your darts throw. But once again, the most important, hey, that's a 180. Hey, what a good thing to hit on this video. Now I forgot what I was talking about. So comfortable, natural, and then take those guidelines into your practice session to fine-tune your darts throw. But once again, at the end of the day, it has to be comfortable and natural for you, because that's going to make it easier to replicate every single time. Now let's talk about what I believe to be the two most important mechanical parts of your darts throw. And the first is going to be your stance. Now, these things I'm talking about are going to go back to making your darts throw easy to replicate. The first thing that you do when you approach the line, every single time you throw darts, is you get in your stance. Okay, that is one of the reasons that I feel is one of the most important parts of your throw and why I'm even talking about it in this video. Every time you approach the line, you get into that stance. That stance has to be well balanced, and you have to have a good foundation. Think about a building. If a building does not have a good foundation, are you going to want to live in that building? Are you going to feel comfortable in that building? Probably not, because it all comes down to that solid foundation. Having a solid foundation to your darts throw is going to help you replicate your throw, because if you are off balance on your stance, that's going to make your whole body off balance. We've all seen those dart players that kick up their legs when they throw, or that they rock when they throw. Now, once again, if that's what you feel comfortable doing, practice, practice, practice to make it easily replicable, but it's going to make it a lot harder. If you have a solid stance and you're having less movement, that means less room for mistakes. So try to have that nice solid stance balanced, so when you throw, you're not losing your balance, it's just your arm moving up top. And of course, now I'm missing all these darts. So a nice solid stance, in my opinion, is one of the most important parts of your darts throw. The second thing I'm going to talk about is your follow through. I know we were talking about Johnny Clayton earlier, and I already know there's going to be people in the comments, don't listen to him, follow through, blah, 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 Johnny Clayton. But the fact of the matter is, a good full follow through is the most important thing in anything that involves throwing. So in darts, it's exactly the same. Now, the reason why it's important is because it's, one, going to help with your accuracy, but two, once again, going back, it's going to make your darts throw easier to replicate. If you don't have a full follow through, you might stop your arm at different points in your darts throw. So Johnny Clayton, for example, he might stop here sometimes. He might stop a little bit further. They can stop anywhere, right? After you release your dart, your follow through can stop anywhere in here. If you have a full follow through, your arm is going to have that full follow through every single time. You can't follow through any more than a full follow through. So that's why having that full follow through is going to help you with your consistency and make your throw easier to replicate, because it makes it easier to do the same thing over and over and over again. All right, guys, that's it for this one. So now take the tips from this video. I'll link some of my most popular mechanical videos and other videos down in the comments. So take the comfortable and easily replicable talk, the stance, the follow through. Take that in your practice session, work on it, and then go back and watch the other videos to work on fine-tuning your darts throw. Let's get in 3 more darts here to finish up this video, guys. Darts have been feeling really good. I've been getting in a lot of practice lately. I got some big tournaments coming up, and I was hoping to at least get a 1 triple. Hey, well, I actually got a 555, that counts. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Drop the video a thumbs up. I'll see you all in the next one, and shoot well.